Hey my beautiful Scorpio peeps, what's going on everybody? It's Sam from CancerMoonsTarot and I'm coming at you guys with your August 2022 tarot reading. How are you guys? I hope you guys are well. Without further ado, we're going to jump on into this and we'll see what's up, man. What do we got going on here for Scorpio? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus coming up throughout their August. I almost said November for some reason, which is Scorpio season. So, could be something cool coming up in your season there. Actually, I'm getting the intuitive nudge to check it out. So give me a preview to Scorpio season. And why do I need to know about this? We got a Fool card, Temperance. We got Nine of Pentacles, Hermit, Judgment. Okay, this is weird, but bear with me. So, before we get into your August tarot reading, we have a bit of a preview to what's to come here for Scorpio season. Apparently, my guides are saying this all ties in, so we'll see why in just a sec. Let's see what's up here. So, Fool, Temperance, Nine of Pentacles, Hermit, Judgment. The Fool card, taking a journey. Temperance card, getting yourself emotionally aligned. Nine of Pentacles, being independent, sticking with what your gut needs to do or what your gut is telling you. Hermit card, avoiding things that you feel intuitively that you need to avoid. Judgment card, investing in what's right. If you follow the Fool's journey from August to your birthday, you will find yourself in a position where you're living the lifestyle you truly want to be living. So it seems to me like as long as you continue to take the journey that you're feeling intuitively guided to, as long as you continue to follow up with what you feel is your calling, and to avoid whatever you don't feel right or whatever you feel isn't working for you, you're going to find yourself in a solid position from now to November. So what I'll say here for you, Scorpio, is practice now from the month of August to your birthday to be in a position to where you're getting yourself in alignment on an emotional level. If you choose to be a person now that makes a lot of money, what would it feel like to be a person who's rich? Would you constantly feel worried spending money? A rich person wouldn't, right? So start spending money with no guilt. Of course, make right choices. Don't go crazy on Prada. Don't go insane on shopping. But when you're spending your money, don't feel guilty for doing it because you're working for that money that comes on back. If you are choosing from now until your birthday to become a person who's incredibly happy, when you are finding yourself in negative encounters and negative situations, how would a person who's positive and happy tackle that? Would you allow yourself to submerge in all this negativity and feel incredibly negative and unhappy, or would you allow yourself to look at solutions instead of only focusing on the problem? From now until November, you are in the transformative period of becoming the person you're desiring to be. And that's where it really starts. It starts now in August, that molding and that shaping, so that by the time November comes around, you are that person you want to be. Remember, each and every single day we have a choice to be whom we want to be as well. So if you don't like the person that you are at this moment, or if there are things you feel like you can improve upon in reference to who you are, start implementing that in the month of August, so that by the time November comes around, you transformed into your best self, your highest self, who you want Scorpio to truly be. So I would definitely say, guys, this is the time to follow what your gut is telling you. This is the time to make those changes emotionally. If there are certain things in life working against you, remove yourself. Don't go against the tide right now until November. If you feel lots of resistance, get out of the direction of resistance and get into the direction, of free flow. If you feel like something is easy and it just works, roll with it. Don't go against the tide is a big message I'm getting for you. Because the more you guys keep fighting against what isn't working for you, it's not going to make it work any easier. But when you allow yourself to flow with what does work, that's it right there. You're going in the right direction. So that can mean anything, guys. I mean, maybe some of you guys are in relationships right now that just are constant battles. It's constant struggles. It's like no matter how much I try to improve this, it feels like there's always resistance. Maybe you're getting called here to be single. You know, for other Scorpios, maybe in your career space, it's like no matter what I do to grow, it's like I just don't feel like it's working for me. Where are you being called elsewhere? Are you being called somewhere else in your career? Do you feel like you're drawn to a different type of career to do for a day-to-day living experience? Do you feel called to do something else? Whatever you're feeling pulled to, go in that direction, because that's going to be the direction that has the least resistance. And by taking the path of least resistance, that's going to guide you exactly to where you need to go. All right, guys, interesting. I don't think I've ever had a message like that before. I've never had like a future glimpse into what will tie in from now until where you go. So I like that for you. And hopefully if you stick by what was mentioned you will be on your way to becoming who you really, truly desire to be. So let's have a look here into August, okay? What do we got coming up here for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus throughout August 2022? Having a look at the first card out, right there, man, resistance. Right there, Seven of Wands, energy of resistance, energy of something here, feeling like an uphill battle. Moving on to the next card for you, we do got the Queen of Cups. Feeling a little bit out of balance emotionally, and looking at the last two overall energies, we got the Eight of Cups and we got here the Ace of Swords. So you're realizing truth here coming into the month of August, Scorpio. And I think that the truth you're recognizing is something here is just not working. Maybe it is time to walk away. Eight of Cups showing up as the last card. Seven of Wands being the first card, card of lots of resistance, card of feeling like you're dealing with an uphill battle. This is fighting the tide. And Queen of Cups, you're definitely been emotional about this situation. So, you know, whether we're talking about your career, your friends, your lovers, your personal goals, your personal life, you just have been feeling lately like you've really been fighting a huge uphill battle. And it's got you worn down here with the Queen of Cups. It's made you very emotional. You've had lots of time to look at what you're dealing with, and you've been quite upset. And I feel like with the Ace of Swords, you know, that's that truth that's talking to you from within you. That's that intuition that's trying to communicate to you saying, look, maybe the truth is what you're doing right now isn't for you, or what we're doing right now isn't working. And maybe it is time to walk away from this and experience what other opportunities and options we have. So I think that that's what it boils down to here in the month of August. It's like the first step is the realization. Wait, this path I'm on, maybe it's not for me. As you realize that, you can start to kickstart things in motion to start going to what does resonate and align with you. Let's go ahead and have a look here and see what's going to be going on in your surroundings here. All right, what do we got for the surroundings here for Scorpio? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus throughout the month of August 2022. What's going to be going on in Scorpio surroundings, please? First card out, we got here the Page of Swords. Moving on to the next card for you, we also got here the Eight of Swords. And then having a look at the last two cards here for your surroundings, Scorpio, we also have here the Knight of Pentacles, and we got here the Fool card. So looking at your surroundings in August 2022, Page of Swords, Eight of Swords, Fool card, and the Knight of Pentacles. What I'd say here for you guys is that Page of Swords to the Eight of Swords, you know, you feel pretty hesitant to make certain types of decisions. It's like you're hesitant to walk away from what's not working. I don't know why that's the energy that's showing up, but it's showing up that way. It's like you're really hesitant to leave what's not working for you, and it's causing you to consistently overthink here with the Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords is about being stuck inside your head. So I definitely think that as far as what you're surrounded by, you're surrounded with lots of fears of walking away from what it is you have. Granted, whatever it is that you have isn't necessarily working for you. And I think that it could be due to the fact that maybe there's a comfort aspect of what it is you're doing. You know, maybe right now you're in a relationship that you're comfortable with, and even if it's not working and it's been a bit of a struggle, it's like, well, I'm comfortable with that person. So like, I don't know if I want to walk away from them. You know, same thing with a job. It's like, I've been doing the same job for like 15 years. It's not really working for me anymore, but because I've been here for so long, why would I walk away from it, right? So there could be a comfort aspect that could be holding you back from making changes to walk away. But if that's not the case here, there is this overall energy of hesitancy. And I mean, taking a look at the Fool card showing up over here, the Fool card is about taking the journey, having that fresh start, having that new beginning. And that's the exact card that came out when we were talking about what's going to be going on from now all the way to your birth month in November. So what I'd say here for you, Scorpio, is to be incredibly mindful that even though you might be in a position to where you're comfortable with something, if it isn't working, it isn't working. And the more that you keep yourself there, the more you're going to keep yourself stagnant. And if you are going to embody the Fool's journey, what you're going to do is you're going to put yourself in a position to get out of a stagnant energy and move towards the flow. Now, with the Knight of Pentacles coming out here as well, that is the energy of consistency. But I also feel like besides consistency, the Knight of Pentacles is representing, once again, the energy of comfort, the energy of familiarity. Knight of Pentacles does the same stuff all the time because it's what he knows. So I think that for you, Scorpio, if you're in a relationship right now, it's difficult to walk away from it because this relationship is what you know. This person is what you know. And the idea of aligning to somebody else seems so foreign to you. The idea of getting a new job, if you've been working in the same job for 15 years, feels so foreign to you. So it's hard to get out of that shell and get out of that comfort zone when you don't know what's going to be waiting for you on the other side. But this is the time where the universe is saying, if you let go, we can show you what is on that other side. We can show you, after going through the Fool's journey, what you can truly experience. Now, in your environment, you might have people that are concerned. You might have people, Eight of Swords, right, in your environment here that are telling you, I wouldn't walk away. I wouldn't leave what you have. I would stay exactly where you are. Take a look at it, monitor it, maybe things will get better. You're also going to have people on the other side of the coin that are going to tell you, leave, walk away from this environment. So what sucks here for you, Scorpio, is that you're stuck between the devil and the angel on your shoulder. You got some people telling you in your environment, in your surroundings, saying, hey, walk away. If your shit ain't working no more, leave it behind. Other people are telling you, no, stay in your comfort zone, stay where you are, maybe things will get better. At the end of the day, you might have the angel and the devil on your shoulder, but the only one that can make this choice is you. And what the universe is saying is, screw what other people are saying. What is your deep down inside intuition explaining to you? Is your gut feeling to stay in a stagnant uphill battle? Or is your gut feeling saying, I need to let this all go and see what's on the other side? That's what this month is all about here. The month of August is about getting started in your transformation, making the first step to walk away to start the Fool's journey. All right, let's have a look and see how you'll be doing here in reference to your personal feelings. What is going to be Scorpio's personal feelings here coming into the month of August 2022? Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What are going to be Scorpio's true feelings here this month? First card out, Queen of Pentacles. I definitely feel like you're trying to look out for yourself as best as you can. Queen of Pentacles is about making sure that you're doing the right things with the time that you're given, making sure that you're making the right investments, making sure that you're making the right moves. Queen of Pentacles here is that energy of like, I want to do what is ultimately best for me. So taking a look here at your true feelings here this month, Queen of Pentacles, you want to be doing what's right for you. Moving on to the next card, we do got here the Ace of Cups. You also want to make sure that you're being fulfilled at the same time. So Ace of Cups is the card of love. It's also the card here of having a big heart, and it's also the card as well of focusing on your fulfillment. For a few of you Scorpios, it might be very difficult for you to walk away from your current circumstance due to how much of a big heart that you have. For example, if we're talking about a relationship here, you might be worried about hurting another person by leaving the relationship. If that's the case here for a few of you, you have to remember, at the end of the day, it's better to leave a relationship that you're unhappy in than to stay just to make somebody else happy. Because at the end of the day, both of you will never be happy. Inevitably, the truth will come out, and you'll be stuck in a situation that you could have walked away from a while ago. Now, moving on to the last two cards for you guys, based upon your personal feelings, we do have here the Queen of Swords, and we do have here the Knight of Swords. I think many of you Scorpios are getting to the point where you're trying to say, okay, I need to completely detach right now, and I need to go and venture out. So Queen of Swords, Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords is that energy of venturing out. It's about going in a completely different direction. Queen of Swords is about detaching overall. So I think a lot of you guys are feeling pretty detached here as a whole this month, and it's like, all right, I'm going to have to end up coming back into my energy and make a decision. I can continue to be detached and deal with the same shit I'm dealing with and get nowhere, or it's like, I can completely cut everything out, start from scratch, have this new beginning, and see where life takes me. So you're getting to that point where you have to make a choice, All right, Scorpio. And I know the reading's intense for sure, and I don't want you guys to feel like I'm calling you out or any decision you guys make is the wrong decision, because remember, whatever your discernment's telling you, whatever your intuition's telling you, that's the right decision for you, So don't listen to me if I seem to be pushing you guys in one direction. I can give you the best advice that I feel will work for you, but if your intuition, if your heart, if your soul tells you something otherwise, go with what you feel. But what I would say here for many of you is that I think there's a deep down below realization that you aren't happy where you are. If you're in a relationship, maybe you're really not happy with that partner, but they're just comfortable. And it's just a truth that you haven't faced till now. If you're in a job space that you've worked for the past 15 years, but it's just not working for you anymore, maybe the realization is that it's no longer the thing that you resonate with. It's no longer the job you're passionate about. Maybe it's time to go in a different direction. Same things with certain friendships or certain personal goals. You might have been a person trying to achieve a goal for so long, and now you've suddenly realized, I'm not even into wanting that goal to be complete anymore. Like, I am interested in other shit. So sometimes it takes us a while to realize our own personal feelings, because we're in a position of familiarity and we're in a position of a multitude of other factors. So like I said, guys, definitely follow what you're feeling and what you think is the best choice to make, okay? But what I'm seeing here for many of you is that you're realizing where you are, you're not happy. Now, if you're a Scorpio and you're happy where you are, this reading most likely isn't for you, okay? All right, Scorpio, let's see what you guys can expect going forward throughout the rest of your August 2022. What can my Scorpio peeps expect going forward here throughout the rest of their August? Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Having a look here at the first card out, we got here the Seven of Pentacles. Moving on to the next card for you, we do got here the Two of Swords. And then looking at the final last two cards, we also have here the Six of Pentacles, and we got here the Four of Swords. So having a look here so far at what you guys can expect going forward, Seven of Pentacles, Two of Swords, Six of Pentacles, and the Four of Swords. With the Seven of Pentacles to the Two of Swords, you are getting to that boiling point where it's like I have to make a decision on what to do. I can't keep waiting around figuring out what path I'm going to take. So you're going to make a decision here. And Seven of Pentacles is about the best investment you can make. So you guys are going to be doing everything you can to make the best investment for you. Having a look at the Six of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles is wanting to break even. I think that many of you guys are trying to find a remedy that would be a situation suitable for the best of both worlds. You know, for example, if you are breaking up with a partner here, you want to find a way for you to be single but not hurt the person's feelings. Or if you're leaving a job, you want to find a way to find a new job to make you happy without disappointing your boss you've just been employed under for the past 15 years. You know, right now is a time to take your own feelings into account, Scorpio, despite how it might affect other people. And it's not selfish to do that, because at the end of the day, your feelings are important to you and they should be placed in a period of importance. You know, we can't always rely on what other people want for us or what other people want from us in general. We have to make sure we're looking out for ourselves. And I think that that's going to be the major realization you have. And once you guys realize that, Four of Swords, Six of Pentacles, you're going to start to drift away here. So what you can expect moving into the month of August 2022 is drifting away from what other people want from you or for you, and starting to focus on what does Scorpio want? What does Scorpio need? Who does Scorpio want to be? You know? And that's going to be the biggest start to your transformation too, when you start putting yourself in a position to where you're taking yourself into account. It's very important that you do that. All right? All right, Scorpio, let's go ahead and have a look here at the overall outcome for you. What's going to be the overall outcome here, please, for the zodiacs of Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus throughout August 2022? What is going to be the overall outcome here for Scorpio? And what do we have? We have here the Five of Wands, and we also have here the Knight of Wands. You know, as stressful as this is, and as stressful as it is to walk away, I feel like many of you guys here now are going to feel motivated to finally get going. That Knight of Wands over here says, I'm ready to start walking the path that I want to be upon. I'm ready to finally reach calm waters. I'm ready to finally transform into the Scorpio that I'm desiring to be. It's going to be stressful. It's going to be a lot of stuff to overcome, but no matter how difficult it is, I'm going to make sure I get to my destination. The thing about the Knight of Wands is that the Knight of Wands will make sure he gets to his destination. So I feel here for you guys, coming into the ending of your month here for August, as stressful as it is to make these decisions, to walk away from things that are just not working in your life, no matter how much you have an attachment there, or how much you care, or how much you love the environment, you know, walking away from what isn't working and going towards what does is what is going to get you to that place of success and knock you out of that place of stagnancy. And even though it might be difficult to do it, I see you guys moving in that direction. And that is going to be the start of your transformation to becoming the Scorpio you want to be and living the life that you want to live for yourself. So guys, there's going to be some massive changes here occurring from now until your birth month. So stay tuned for it, man. But this is where it all starts. This is where it all begins. All right? All right, Scorpio. Love you guys so much, man. Thank you for tuning in. Pretty intense read, but hopefully any of the information that I could provide for you, or any of the advice I can provide for you, was something that really helped out. Because that's always my intention, is to help you guys navigate through this month and through whatever time frame I'm reading for, however I can, and as best as I can, you know? So much love to you. Appreciate it. Thank you for tuning in. If you are new here, definitely do consider subscribing. And with that being said, Scorpio, you know, keep it going, man. At the end of the day, it's time to think about you and your position and what you want, and to take yourself into account and to start going in that direction where you're becoming the Scorpio you've always wanted to be. All right? All right, y'all. I love you. Have a good one, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.